Hey everyone, how's it going? I hope you guys have been keeping well. Welcome back to my channel, Renee's Insights. I'm back again with another pick a card reading, and today's topic is going to be what's currently said about you. So my lovelies, what I would like you to do is take a look at these two images and go towards the image that you feel most intuitively drawn to. As always, if you feel like you need more time, pause this video. If not, let's get straight into your reading, my lovelies, and I hope you guys enjoy. As always, everything will be timestamped in the comments below for you. Hey pile one, so if you guys chose this image, let's get into your reading, my lovelies. I hope you guys enjoy and that some of these messages will resonate for you. So pile one, what's currently being said about you guys? Let's see, shall we? Messages for pile one, please. What is being said about pile one? I just heard getting your act together. So I just heard a parent. So maybe that's a parent that's seeing that you're more, I just heard equipped. What is going on here? So maybe a parent is paying more attention to you. These are for those who live with their parent. Something about you're more organized in your room. You don't leave things scattered. You've got things in place. I just heard New Year's resolution. So there's something pertaining to the new year that a parent is seeing that you're not so untidy. I'm not saying that you are, but don't shoot the messenger, guys. This is how your parents are seeing it. If you live with your parents, or it doesn't have to be a parent, because I channeled that, right? Whoever you live with, someone's seeing that you're more organized. You don't leave things flying around, I just heard in my head. So it could be pertaining to you're keeping things more well kept in order. If you don't live with your parents, then there's just something about family are seeing that you're more in control, you're standing more in your power. It's really giving like emperor vibes here. So more in your masculine energy, being confident, self-discipline, taking control of things if you did procrastinate, or just taking control, period. Okay, let's keep going. What else is currently being said about pile one? And that's the truth. Ace of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Woo wee. Six of Wands, Leo energy. So I feel like what's currently being said about you is something pertaining to your reputation. If you are someone who's posting a lot of selfies, whether it's your achievements or you're just posting for fun, there's something pertaining to your post, whether it's on Instagram or whatever social media app. It's something about that you're getting a lot of attention, a lot of likes and comments. Someone could be watching that you're getting a lot of views, praise, something about you being praised here. Like I said, whether it's professional, you're online creator, or just doing it for fun. Something about you going out in public and you're posting things. But the Six of Wands talks about a victory, period. So I feel like what's currently being said about you is that people are seeing you in a whole different light, literally, with the Ace of Swords to the Six of Wands. Like they have a whole new perspective of you because there's other people that cheer you on. Because I'm just noticing all those people there behind that man. So it's taken for you to be in a successful position, whether you have gone through silent battles. I just heard you've gone through silent battles, whether something personally has gone on or you worked through something where it was in a competitive field and now you've got your spot. Either way, there is something to do with, I just heard personal growth, and it's something attached to other people noticing it that it's making people that you're already familiar with seeing you in a whole, it's like something about, I just have main character. So there's something about you. I know, guys, people are changing their minds about you. Mm-hmm. Let's keep going. The moon. So what's currently being said about you is that you're not giving so much information. You're leaving people to guess and okay, think what you want to think. There's something about your this Six of Wands energy. It's like you're walking, you're really proud of yourself. You're walking with your head held high. I don't need validation from you. This is who I am. You know, it's also given an energy of where people are seeing it as because of you being in this position, like you're too much on your high horse here, where you're letting it get to your head. Because Six of Wands also can talk about, be careful of that position that you're in because it can, create pride and ego in a sense. But I don't feel like that's the case. I don't. I feel like it's a case of where whatever these people are saying, they want to be in that position as well because that's their secret feelings with the moon. Now I'm also getting a whole different energy with that moon, but it's kind of like you being quite proud of yourself, you walking with your head held high, you doing you, where you're attending to your daily duties or whatever you're doing in that Six of Wands energy. It's like, oh, how can I? This is some weird energy. It's like, I know that you can see me. It's like this unspoken truth. You know that these people are watching you and observing you, and they know that you know that they're watching as well, but you're not confirming that. It's really giving also something to do with validation, and maybe you are deserving of your flowers right now, and they're not giving that to you. And it's like, well, I don't need you to give me my flowers anyway. I'll give my own self flowers. Really giving that. Really giving that because I feel like these are people that want to say things with their chest and come towards you like, oh, so say for instance, right? Like I said, Six of Wands is a victory, period. So say for instance, if you've lost a lot of weight or it is public recognition, online or offline, or you're doing really well in your business, you're getting a bit of clout with that Six of Wands. These are people that really want to tell you like, wow, you're doing really good, but the moon there is really telling me with that. I feel like I'm talking to a par one who's tapped in, who already knows this. Should we just keep it pushing then? Because your energy is telling me that you're highly intuitive and you know that these are people that possibly watch you on fake accounts and nosy buggers. hmm 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 You know that they watch your work if you do online work, or you know that they are keeping a close eye and wanting to know the scenery and all sorts where you're posing or keeping up to date with your lifestyle. You know this. You know. And they know that you know. Let's keep going. Pisces, Cancer energy. You're definitely intuitive, aren't you? Queen of Cups. So I feel like what's currently being said about you is you're loving on you. You. Definitely something about you keeping your business to yourself. Everything is a mystery, a secret, and I just heard read between the lines. So you're letting people read between the lines, and they're trying to. I don't know. There's someone nosing your energy that is trying to piece the puzzles together here. Like they're really taken on board if you do speak online, um, or just overall trying to piece something together because you're not revealing it at all. You're possibly being divinely guided to remain as a mystery as well. Ten of Swords. What's that Ten of Swords about? The Star. Wow, guys. I feel like what's currently being said about you is that you're someone who doesn't really confide. You know what it's giving? I'm getting a whole different energy coming through. What's currently being said about you is that you're the one that everyone comes to and confides in. Oh, my man's pissed me off today. Oh, my husband, I just want to chuck him out the house. Oh, these cats and these dogs. Why did I get these pets? I don't know where this is going. Something about people always coming to you and crying and whining, right? And I feel like there's something pertaining to you where it's like you're someone who, well, we've all got issues, right? We've all got things that we go through in our walk of life. We'll have shit days and we'll have really good days. And some of you could actively be going through something right now, but you're not letting someone know that something's bothering you. It's like you're really suffering in silence. And I feel like what's currently being said about you also is just period. People do come to you for advice, right? Because you are very emotionally mature. You're sitting in queen energy. But there's something that's currently being said about you that when you do have I just heard emotional turbulence. So when things are really affecting you at your core, you find it hard to express yourself. It's so easy for you to give, advice when it comes to, like I said, whether it's people going through relationships, love, whatever the case may be, right? But when it comes to you saying things off your chest, what's really bothering you, you find it really hard to, it's like something about suppressing emotions and not releasing it. It takes a while for you to get comfortable to reveal your darkest secrets and your desires, or if something's really troubling you, or just overall expressing yourself, you know. Um, so I feel like that's what's currently being said about you, that especially with that Ten of Swords there, you've gone through a lot of betrayal, um, bad endings. Goodness, guys, I'm sending you guys hugs and love, okay? Because with that Ten of Swords there, you've been blindsided in situations. Oh my God, I just got to hold it. Oh my goodness, guys, these messages are coming through. There is something to do with also what's currently being said about you is there's secret discussions going on where someone wants to come towards you. They could be a Leo, an Aquarius, Pisces, heavy water here, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or you may have those signs in your chart. But again, this is all linking into what I said. I know that you know. It's kind of like, come on, mate, drop, drop. I know your darkest secret. Are you going to come and say it with your chest? Or are you going to just be over here being defensive and acting like a bloody coward and acting delulu, like you don't know that I know? You got dirt on someone, haven't you? Oh, this is spicy, this reading. There is something to do with you know something. And I just heard on the down low, so I don't know if that's what you know about this person. And I just got chills. That could be for someone out there where someone doesn't want to come out of the closet. Or it's just something else. You know something. You know something about someone where, oh, I feel like it's just only you. I feel like it's just only you. And I know. You know something about, I don't know if it is an ultimate betrayal towards you. That could be for some of you. Or just overall, you know something and this person is taking their sweet, merry time. But back to that start to the Ten of Swords here. I feel like also what's currently being said about you is that you always rise from the ashes, you always tend to still have a positive outlook of life. But I don't know, with that Ten of Swords there, that's it now. No more pain, no more suffering. So you've gone after pain, suffer after suffer, no more suffering. That is not what the divine has planned in store for you. No, no, no. With that star there, it's kind of like you have fully stepped in your light. And that's interesting because what did I say about main character? I don't know, guys. There's something about this ending this time round where it's like it's brought out the best out of you. Maturity, I would say, having a better relationship with yourself with that Queen of Cups there. But also, it's kind of like showing love, but moving in silence, befriending your intuition. It's really giving like a witchy vibes with you guys. I feel like that energy has always been around you. Um, but with that moon there, I feel like people have come towards you where they've even seen that in you and they try to block that side of you, your gifts, basically. So it's kind of like confirmation, like, oh yeah, I always knew that was there. I always knew that pile one was intuitive, or I always knew that pile one had this star quality with that Six of Wands to the star. And now that you see your own lights, it's like these people feel a sense of betrayal because you figured it out. It's like I just heard you've cracked the code. You've cracked the code. So this is where they're acting, doing the most behind the scenes, watching you on fake accounts, like I said, or if they bump into you in public, they act a bit awkward. I don't know where this is going, guys. Something about if you may bump into people in your community, whether it's in a club or you're just walking on the road, there's something about you bumping into people and they can blatantly see that something has changed about you, whether it's weight loss or just overall your accomplishments. They've seen something, right? And it's that opportunity for them to bring that confirmation to you, but they act like they're walking blind. People like that will never win in life. I'm just saying. Let's keep going. So, something about haters here. Devil. What's that devil about? King of Wands. So what's currently being said about you? Something about sex appeal here, guys. Something about, I don't know, guys. Something about you're seeming more tempting, daring. Again, now that's interesting because what did I say about you standing in your power? King of Wands does. They stand on business, and there's something about your confidence, and also to add your sex appeal as well. Because rightfully so, confidence is a sex appeal. If you feel good within yourself and you love on yourself, cliche as it sounds, other people are going to be seeing you in the same light. That's just how it goes. I feel like there is one masculine that is hung up on you. Someone, TMI guys, but someone is having some, I just said raunchy. What on earth? Something about someone is having some kinky thoughts about you. And that is the truth. That's lying on the Ace of Swords to the Devil. Someone is seeing you in a whole different light when it comes to attraction. Like, I feel like this is masculine that always found you attractive, but there's something about this new light that is making this masculine even more addicted to you. I just heard. Oh, goodness. Pipe it down. Calm down. What's wrong with this masculine? Heavy Leo here. Capricorn, Pisces. Yeah, someone is definitely hung up on you. Like, they're chained and bound to this devil when it comes to attraction. But also what's currently being said about you. Something to do with your toxic traits. Yeah. Because I feel, guys, you may have been seen. There's something about your transition when it comes to being more in your light and not so much in your dark. You know, we all have a bit of a toxic side to us. Let's just admit it, guys. We have light and dark in us. We're not, squeaky clean. But there's something about you seeing those toxic traits of yours, possibly working more on that. And I don't know what that toxic trait was. It will differ from collective to collective. Whether it was you was quite argumentative, you had addictions, you had unhealthy behavior traits. You take it as it resonates. You know yourself better than I know you, right? But there is something to do with maybe you was connected to a toxic masculine and you mirrored each other in that sense. Hence why you guys were bound and stuck to each other. Or it could be someone else. I'm really getting something to do with that masculine there, that they're still toxic as fuck. Oh yeah, they're swimming in toxicity. They're bound to that. And it's kind of like, can you come back over here? You know, when we were chained and bound and we were doing the absolute most with this devil here. Come on, come back to the dark side. And you're like, no, I'm team light over here. So there's something about what's currently being said about you is this masculine is like side eyeing you, like, are you really in your light? Because when we were together, I know what you was like in that devil energy. We both know the truth, but you come across in public that you're so much in your light. This is someone that cannot accept and is finding it hard to see a new perspective of the fact that you're no longer in that devil energy and they are. It's really giving that. Really giving that, guys. Let's keep going. What else is currently being said about part one? High Priestess. Look at this. Moon, High Priestess. People nosy. They want to know what's going on with you. Why are you so secretive, part one? Why are you not opening up? Why are you moving in silence? Stop it. It's making us stuck, okay? Talk more. Reveal more, like you used to. Overshare. Oh, goodness gracious. Ace of Cups. Heavy Leo in this reading. Strength. So what's currently being said about you? You walked away from people, places, situations that don't serve you, and now you're more at your strongest. Strength here. Something about, again, something to do with confidence. Knight of Wands. And we have the King of Cups. Yeah, something about you're less reactive. Whether it's going to situations, people, places, situations, or something about mastering self-control. You're more in control of oneself. Like, you don't just instantly go towards your desires, passions, lust, even if it's pertaining to that. Period. You are controlling your desires. You're not so impulsive like you used to be. What's that Five of Cups about? Seven of Cups. Two of Pentacles. What's the Two of Pentacles about? Three of Cups. Something about you're too busy to be out partying and clubbing, and it's kind of like, I don't know what that's about. So what's currently being said is like, oh, what, you don't want to, have a few drinks with us? You don't want to come to the bar? You don't want to go to social events? Something about you say that you're communicating like you're too busy, you've got too much going on, or you just give off that vibe like, well, drinking and clubbing, what's that going to do for me? No. Something about spending your time more constructively. Something about you don't really drink as much anymore. You don't party as much anymore. It's like people are grieving the old you. And it's something to do with you being the life and soul of the party. Because it's interesting, the King of Cups only got that one cup there. And look at all these bloody cups. So even if you do hang out, it's something about you leave early. It's interesting because I'm just thinking of night and dark. Once you start seeing that sunset, I'm getting in my bed. Something about you may go to day events now. No, I'm not about being out in these streets past midnight, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. No, I want to be in my bed by 11 p.m. underneath my duvet, Netflix and chill, and go home and drink a cup of coffee. I don't know where it's going. Something about if you do hang out, it's like something about your social circle that is grieving the old you because you're the one that would like, oh, let's go here next. Something about club hopping. I don't know. Something like you would be out late at night and now you're not. You don't go to clubs, or if you do, you get home at a reasonable time, or just period, you don't go to events where it's till stupid o'clock in the morning. You'll go to day parties instead. Something about your groups are maturing. Like you want to go to more sophisticated events. Um, and I just heard Gen Z in my head. So whether you are in Gen Z or you're starting to notice like, oh, I can't be hanging around with all these young folks. I want to be people around my age, So I don't know if you have like an age difference, or you may just have friends that they're quite youthful and they live in their prime, and they could be 40 and they act like they're 20, which is nothing wrong with that, but it's just like you want to be more, something about where you socialize, you want to be more interacting with people your age. And I don't know where this is going, guys, but that's what I have. Something about you taking a seat back when it comes to socializing, interacting with people, drinking more responsibly, doing things more responsibly, and spending your time constructively. That's what's being said. Okay. What's currently being said, guys? Move in silence. Absolutely. I mean, that's quite heightened in this reading here. Tell me more. We have Leo, heavy Leo in this reading. So it could be a Leo who is like, I'm not used to you, being a bit of a mystery. Can you speak up? I want to know more about you. Something about a really nosy Leo in this reading here. Or Leos are quite bold, confident. King of Wands is Leo energy. So even if you don't have Leo in your energy and or you don't have Leo in your chart, there's something pertaining to you. You may be portraying traits like a Leo as of now. Leos are known for, being in the spotlight, being seen, confident, So I really like that for you guys. It's never too late. Tell me more about that. Unpleasant news, possibly linking to that Ten of Swords there. So I feel like what's currently being said about you is that even though I just heard raining on my parade, so when shit goes downhill for you, you don't let it be your end all be all. It's like you turn that negative into a positive. Star also talks about inspiration, So there's something pertaining to what's currently being said, I would say very positive. And I also just heard positive feedback. So I don't know if that's pertaining to reviews for some of you or just overall just in passing comment. It's just something about you're able to inspire others, whether it's through your words or just overall people do see that you do have a lot of setbacks, but you manage to get yourself in a stronger position. And this time round, it's something about this time round that it's more inspiring than ever. Okay, we have, I think you're false, told you. Something about someone thinks that all of this is false, you're not so much in your light or whatever, piss off. on the right path. So people know that you're standing true to your path, standing with integrity, being true to you, doing what you want to do. We have spirit guides, yeah, because your spirit guides have led you on the right pathway and you're following your intuition. And then we have genuine feelings. So what's currently being said about you? Genuine feelings. What's that about? In my feelings. Something about feelings here. What's that about? The last laugh. Oh. So what's currently being said that you're laughing at people? There's projection here. Because I just heard it's not funny when the rabbit has the gun. Is that the saying? Mm-hmm. Guys, this reading's spicy today. I'm loving this reading. But what's currently being said that I don't know, something about people are trying to betray, or it could be this masculine. I'm really getting something to do with you as connected to someone romantically, but you take it as it resonates. It could even be friendship groups, right? But it's kind of like they're trying to betray, like you was the sensitive one, because Queen of Cups, she's sensitive. So what if you were? Okay, something about you were in your, something about they're saying that you're still in your feelings, you're still hurt, and maybe you are, but I don't know. Something about they're trying to portray that. Oh gosh, it's something pertaining to someone making it out like you came across like you had genuine feelings for these people or person. Oh no, this is, I don't know if this person was quite manipulative because it's hard for me to verbalize this. But I feel like overall, this is someone who's currently in their feelings. But I feel like they're more in their feelings because they feel like you're laughing at them. And it could be linked to because they see you on your high horse, right? But there's something pertaining to also that this person may be saying something. I feel like at the time that they were making it out that you were really caught up in your feelings about something, but it's something pertaining to emotions that wasn't true about it, whether this person was expressing something with their feelings about you or making it out like the feelings that you had for them wasn't real. Overall, there is something pertaining to feelings, as we've established, right, where it's now making this person feel a type of way within themselves, projecting because you've had the last laugh in a situation. They may have felt like they had the last laugh and they haven't. Okay. Oh, guys, that was a bit confusing to relay. That resonates. If it doesn't, let it fly. I've gone through the signs, ain't I? Yeah, I have. All right, so that's what I have here, my lovelies. All the very best. Take care. Bye bye. Hey, pile two. So if you guys chose this image, let's get into your reading, my lovelies. I hope you guys enjoy and that some of these messages will resonate for you. So, pile two, what are people currently saying about you? Let's be good now. Let's see. Messages for pile two, please. What are people currently saying about pile two? You're more calm, I just had a vision of the Queen of Wands. Some of you may have Aries in your chart, and the Queen of Wands, she's down on business. I could be talking to a pile two who has no issues with saying things with his or her chest. You said what? I said what I said. But there's something about that energy, whether you used to be quite reactive, confrontational, or just something about your actions that were quite bold, where I feel like this is family members that are seeing a change in the respect where you're still in that energy. I feel like that's just how you are, but you're more mellow with it. Like you're finding that balance. I just heard picking your battles. Let's continue. Messages for pile two. Thank you. The world talks about changes, cycles being closed. So definitely something about you changing spiritually. What currently being said about you that you're closing out a significant cycle and phase and chapter in your life. Some of you may have Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius in your chart. You do not have to. But fixed signs, it says it in the name, right? Fixed. So something about you was fixated on something. You didn't want to close something out. You may not even have closure on something, but you're closing it out anyway. I don't know where that's going. Something about you may have unfinished business with something or someone, but it's like you're not waiting on that closure, which you should never do anyway. As hard as it is sometimes in life, you have to find that closure within yourself. So that's for some of you. Like you're finally accepting that whether you have been, you were at one point waiting on closure with someone or not. It could just be period. You're accepting a change, but there's something about you find it hard to adapt to change, and it's like you're releasing control. You're ready now to go into a new phase, a new chapter in your life. There's something about you being more open as well to the world, literally. So whether it could be on social media, um, could be pertaining to what you wear, whether you're showing more flesh for some of you. Um, but definitely something about you showing your face more. Because there's something about this new cycle and this new phase that you're going into where I can't shift off this energy of how you present yourself. Like you're putting yourself out more into situations, environments. And some of you, it could be online, but again, it doesn't have to be. We have, yeah, Six of Cups. There's something about you are, what currently people are saying is that you've closed out a cycle with the past, but you still feel connected to the past. Oh, that's a bit of a, oh, this could be your siblings saying this. Something about your siblings talk about you. When you leave their home, I just heard. Because I don't know if you talk about the past a lot to your siblings or a friend or, oh, there could be one person that you're really close with, and that person that you're close with goes to another person that you're close with, then they talk to each other about that. So there's something pertaining to you confiding in a friend or a sibling about your children, possibly, or someone that you have fond memories with. It could be anyone in the past with that Six of Cups. It could be children. It could be mother, father, ex-lover. You take it as it resonates, but this is someone that you've possibly taken a lot of photos with, possibly went on holiday with that world there, abroad with. I just heard bay vacation. That's for some of you, or something about you posting a lot of photos. Oh, so I feel like what's currently being said about you is that some of you, it's got to go either way, that you still have pictures of someone on your like Instagram, Snapchat, whatever, or you finally got rid of it. I don't know, it's something to do with photos and social media here. Either, like I said, some of you still have it, or some of you you've closed it. You've got rid of the memories now. You're like, yeah, it's time for me to delete these photos now. Okay, let's keep going. The Lovers. Oh, what's the Lovers about? Three of Wands and the Ten of Cups. Someone knows you like that inside and out, and vice versa. I don't know if you are a twin watching this, or you grew up with someone, a sibling around the same age as you, or a childhood friend. I don't know if you've moved on to someone else, and if you have, what people are talking of the fact that you're in another relationship, but they know that you are still connected to someone that you're really fond of. Others of you, if you're not in another relationship with someone, then Ten of Cups period is all about happiness, maybe just happiness within yourself. You are looking to the foresight, moving forward. But someone that knows you really well knows that you're attempting to move on with your life. You're not putting your life on hold for the past. Yeah, you still love this person, whoever this person may be. They're still fond memories, and you can't get rid of memories. You know, memories are for life. And so it's kind of like you are possibly still holding on to these memories, but you're moving forward anyway. But with that Lovers there, geez, that's going to be quite hard, isn't it? You feel spiritually connected to someone, but there's a choice attached to it. And the Lovers is also about, like I said, choices. You've got to make a choice based on what your higher self is telling you. What is your higher self telling you? Keep moving forward. Keep making plans for your future. And that's what you're doing. So I'm really getting something to do with you guys may confide in someone, but whoever that person is that you're confiding into goes to someone else. And I don't feel like it's in a gossipy, catty way. No, no, no. It's just like in passing comment. Okay. We have Death, Scorpio energy. So what signs do we have here? Like I said, fixed energy, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. We have heavy Scorpio so far, Gemini. Five of Wands, Page of Swords, Two of Swords, and we have the Knight of Pentacles. That you're on a journey, especially when it pertains to either children or just overall your happiness. Things haven't been easy for you, and it wouldn't be. Not with the Death here. Something about this change is huge for you. Some of you, I don't know if this is linked to children. That's for some of you, or just overall, you saw innocence out of something. People are talking of the fact like sometimes you're open to talking about it and sometimes you shut down. But something to do with you going through huge shifts and changes. I'm also getting something to do with you gradually detaching from family members as well. That's what's currently. So again, there's something about this Six of Cups that I keep referring back to for many different reasons. I'm getting love and family. Some of you I'm really getting with the Lovers to the Six of Cups. Yeah, the Lovers is about lovers, right? But I'm also getting another energy of where you felt deeply connected to possibly a sibling or a friend. That is kind of like this thin line between love and hate, isn't it? Goodness. So there's something pertaining to someone that you feel deeply connected to that you have a lot of drama with, that I feel could be talking about you not in the nicest of ways. You may have a sibling or a friend that you feel like you guys are like this, but this is someone who can blurt shit out and be disrespectful and dramatic. I don't know if you have a friend or a sibling that you actually have physical fights with or just a lot of drama with. Like when things get really ugly between you two, oh shit. But there's something about you're being seen, unfortunately, the villain in someone's story here, whether it's, like I said, a sibling, a friend, or a lover, right? This is someone who is, again, going towards someone that you're both close with. It's like a neutral here, but not giving all the information. Two of Swords is not having enough information. So this is someone who is letting off steam. I just heard something about tempers are high, gossiping, not telling the truth. Still feels connected to you, I would say, absolutely. And also talking of the fact that they feel like you've changed, you're not the same anymore, and you're not with the Death. I don't know who you were before this transition, but pile 2 is now the old version of you in the bin, dead, done, over. So there's something to do with your transition, your changes, that someone in your environment does not like. They don't like that at all. They don't like that. Why? Why don't they like this change? It's been needed for a very long time. Tower is here. Because this is someone who wants to be looked after, nurtured to. Queen of Pentacles is here. Maybe this is someone who's quite unstable and on shaky ground within themselves, needs to be looked after all the time. I just heard pep talk. So again, there's someone in your energy that I feel that you've held their hand. I just heard, I don't know, someone needs to stand on their own 2 feet here. I just heard cut off the apron strings. I don't know, guys, if this is your own child or a sibling, or I don't know. I don't know. I'm getting so many different messages here. So you know your story better than me. Take the messages as it resonates to your situation. But there is someone in your energy that's very explosive. Jeez Louise. I mean, the 5 of Wands to the Tower. Someone is like Jekyll and Hyde in this reading. I don't know who this feminine is, but it's like sometimes they simmer down and they're grounded and, you know, they get their shit together. They cook, they clean, they're nurturing, they're loving. And then it possibly takes one thing and then like a volcano. It's like, what the fuck? I don't know if this person just out of nowhere starts coming towards you in a combative energy. That in itself has been going on for a while, hasn't it? Then they come towards you. I love you. You're my soulmate. You're my best brother. You're my best sister. You're my bestie. Whatever the relationship may be. No more. No more. You're closed off to. So I feel like what is currently being said behind, I was about to say behind your back. So no coincidences in tarot. What is currently being said about you is you're closed off to certain conversations. You're closed off to people who cannot articulate themselves well in a mature fashion, because the Page of Swords is someone who can't. Especially with what I'm reading here, this is someone who should be in the reverse, but nevertheless, could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Doesn't have to be that sign, but I just heard collecting kids. I don't know what this is pertaining to, but with that Page of Swords there, I don't know if you block messages, something about you're ignoring messages. That's what's currently said, like someone's trying to message you and you don't want to talk, or if you are talking, you're just being quite vague. Maybe there's someone in your environment that you still have to talk to regardless, and it's kind of like that awkward energy. Yeah, we're not getting on, but we're not gonna have another round of this. You know, others of you point blank, you're not talking, and you're slowly going in another direction. You don't want to be distracted with that Knight of Pentacles. You are currently a work in progress. And what are you working towards? Emotional abundance, whether it's with someone or on your own. It's going from low vibrational to high vibrational. Absolutely. This is why they're seen as you've changed. There's 3 major arcanas here. The universe has got, or 4 major arcanas, and there's clearly an event that took place. I don't know if an event took place in someone's home. I don't know, guys. There's just something about your environment where, like I said, there's a lot of love, but there's a lot of chaos and noise and loud and leery and too much. It's like a soap opera, and it's like, I don't want to be part of this drama no more. Something about you getting dragged in shit, and I feel like someone always comes towards you, whether it's between you two or outside of you. That someone is talking of the fact that you don't care, and it's not the fact that you don't care. It's just like you had enough of it. It's getting boring. Death is like, no longer resisting change, releasing, letting go. You've been in this cycle too long, enough. Time is up. Yeah, exactly. You're manifesting you for yourself. Good for you. You're setting your intentions of what you want. Yeah, so what is currently being said about you? That you are confident in taking lead in the direction you want to go. You're creating something for yourself. You're setting the intention, and you're quite confident in doing so. And you're turning your back on working with someone or people. Now, I'm getting a whole different energy to do with work now. So what's currently being said at work? That you're on your high horse and you're someone who's difficult. It's all about you. You don't know how to compromise. You don't let other people talk. It's your idea. It's my way or the highway. Now, whether that's the truth or not, don't shoot the messenger, guys. And there's something to do with you being in a leadership role. I don't know if you've been promoted, that people are seen as, because you've now been promoted, or you're getting some form of recognition, you're being more harder to get on with. But with the 4 of Pentacles, it's really, I don't think that. I don't think that's the truth, because what were these scallywags doing to you? 5 of Swords, they were playing dirty, so you fought back. Okay, say no more. So they're resentful. What's currently being said about you in the workplace? Well, you're not allowing these people to tread over you. I just heard you're not allowing them to bully you and intimidate you and to undermine you. Can you work with us, please, pile 2? When I was doing the most with my words and undermining you and embarrassing you in front of your peers, this is what made me feel good within myself. The fact that you've, stood on business now, and you are being more confident within yourself and fighting back, that's not what I like. Now I'm looking at you sideways, pile 2, where I feel like you're getting a bit too big for your boots and you're being difficult. You're talking back. Don't talk back to me. I'm the boss here. What on earth? This is a toxic work environment. Let's keep going. Like a bunch of children, honestly. What else? Temperance. Did I say in the beginning of this reading about you being more calm? Oh, I know, guys. Half the time, guys, half the things that I say in the reading, I can't even bloody remember. But if I did, it's coming out in the cards now. Temperance is the Queen of Wands. So there's something about you're more mellow, calm. You stand on business. Something to do with you're very blunt, you're very confident in your actions, you'll call things out, but you don't do too much of it now, not with that temperance there. Possibly because you got, older with the Queen of Wands there. Queens are mature. Queens for me are like 30s onwards, late 30s, I would say for me. But that's what happens with age. You become more wiser. You have more experiences behind you. So you're not going to be like rah, rah, rah all the time. No. So there's something about you being more zen now. Like I said, the fieriness, the feistiness is still there. Maybe someone saw it at work. Something about you scared someone at work, guys. I don't know if you got angry at work. That's for some of you. I don't know where this is going because it's kind of like people were seeing you as a little angel. Oh, she or he's not going to bite back, and then you went wrong. It's kind of like you choose when to let that fireness, that fiery energy come out of you, and it's kind of like, oh, they're learning now. They don't want to fight and play these games no more. Oh no, they want to play kumbaya now. They definitely want to make peace with that temperance there. Yeah, you simmer down. Let's keep going. What else is currently being said about file 2? 10 of Wands, you're taking on too much. You're your own worst enemy. Don't shoot the messenger, guys. The card said what the card said. Yeah. You're in this energy. Like, I'm strong and I can do it. No, I don't need your help. I'm struggling, but I'm doing this on my own, all right? There's something about your partnerships, and it could be your lover, your bestie, someone that you're really close with, that you talk to about. I would say something about you talk to someone about what you're going through. And I feel like this is someone who pours into you and you pour into them. And it's like, this is someone who admires your strength. Like, I really admire how strong you are, but you take on too much. Someone's really concerned about you. And so am I by what the cards are telling me. So just take it easy, guys. Jeez. 9 of Wands, so 10 of Wands. What are you carrying? What are you carrying, honey? Something about responsibilities, burdens. Just keeps happening over and over and over again. And there's someone that I feel is really loyal and protective over you and just doesn't like to see you struggle, as you wouldn't, right? If you are really close with someone really wants you to reassess the situation and drop a dead weight here. And some of you, it could be pertaining to your work or you just taking on something. There's someone in your energy like something's got to give here. Something's got to give. Someone wants you to pull up the courage and be bold and confident how you already are, but to this situation as well. And I don't know, it's something pertaining to burdens, responsibilities, and it's been happening over and over and over and over and over again. And you discuss this same thing with this person, and they want the best for you. I just heard, yeah, King of Cups. I love the King of Cups. So this is like, I don't know if this is actually your man, your husband or your boyfriend. Doesn't have to be a man, but could be a woman. But I'm really getting a man for the majority of you. Your grandfather, your father, your therapist, even if you go to therapy. But there is someone in your energy who loves you absolutely with that King of Cups and possibly tries to calm you down. This could be your polar opposite in whatever terms of the connection this is, right? And I feel like this is someone who, when you're a bit rah, they're like, oh shit, I can see this, I can see where this is going. Let me just keep my distance because I can see pole 2 is gonna, fly off the handle any moment. Something about when you get really stressed and overwhelmed, they want to calm you down, and maybe they do. But also in the next breath, it's kind of like, let me just shut my mouth and not say nothing, because I know that if I say just one thing and I put my foot in it, shit is gonna hit the fan. I don't know where this is going. But King of Cups is someone who knows how to balance head over heart. Very diplomatic, caring, masculine in your energy. That I feel could be talking about you to someone that they're close with as well. What is it with people talking to other people about you? That's the trend in this reading here, guys. It's really given that. Yeah, so I feel like someone feels you're quite stubborn, but they admire your strength in the next breath. Like you hold on to the struggle. to their bitter end. Because you're quite confident. You're like an all or nothing person. You're like, no, this is going to go my way. I don't care. If my back is breaking, I don't care. We're going to still keep holding on. And there's someone in your energy like, come on now. Come on. Four of Cups. King of Pentacles. Here we have it. Work. Again, something pertaining to work here where I feel like people are talking of the fact that you very skilled, you pay attention to detail, you see things that other people can't. But you also give off the vibe when you go into work sometimes, don't talk to me. You know, sometimes you're open, have a little chit chat. Oh, do you want a cup of tea? Do you want a cup of coffee? Other days, no, I'm not in the mood. And you don't need to say that much. Your face says it all. Something about your facial expressions. Something about your facial expressions where you just give off the vibe. Like, High Priestess is a mystery and it's also about silence. You work in silence. I don't want to talk. I'm not in the mood. So whether you're just not in the mood with someone that you work with or something's going on out of work and you come into work, please, I just want to get this day over and done with. You know, something about you having a really bad day, and we all have those days, and we just don't want to go to work. Simple, you know. Tell me more about this Nine of Swords. The Moon. Three of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. I just heard no more favors. No more favors. Thank you. Who's a leech in your energy? Could it be your own child for some of you? Mom, Dad, can I have a TED Arc? That's for some of you. Or it could be a sibling or a friend, because how we go from the Ace into the Page of Pentacles, it's kind of like you're seen as, I don't know if you're actually assessing your budget here. Okay, I'm spending this, I'm spending that. What on earth? I don't know if it's when you get paid and people know when you get paid. It's like, oh, I get paid on this day, I'll give it back to you then. And I don't know where this is going, guys, but what's currently being said is that you're rejecting more when it comes to favors. People want to come with their dry hand. You're like, well, go and get a bloody job or budget your money. I'm not a bank. I don't know where this is going. Something to do with you not helping people and getting people out of their own mess, especially if these are people that just spend their money on drink and partying and, you know, so you got money, but you just don't spend it. You know, someone's not responsible. Someone doesn't know how to spend their money. And there's nothing wrong with going out, right? But something's really telling me someone blows their money out on just kiki and laughing, possibly rounds of drinks with their mates. And I don't know if this is your child or someone that you know that's younger than you or someone that's immature. I don't know. And then they come crying to you. I know that you've got, you know, I've got still this and you've got that, you know. I don't know where this is going. Something about someone tries to make you feel bad because you have a lot of money, but that's not the point, is it? And there's illusions attached to that as well. So I don't know if someone makes it out like they don't have money when really they do. So what's currently being said about you, that you have a lot of money but you're making it out like you don't. Someone has a lot of burdens in your life, but they create their own chaos and noise, and then they come to you, like I said, to bail them out. And that particular person is under a lot of pressure and stress, and they're flexing though, possibly on socials, possibly to their friends, but really there's a lot going on where things are quite messy for them. They need your help. Someone needs your help. Someone needs your help, but it's kind of like tough love, isn't it? Something about you giving someone tough love. Like, no, I'm not going to keep bailing you out on your bad, poor decisions, period. Otherwise, how are they ever going to learn? Nine of Pentacles. Seven of Wands, yeah. I feel like something about you standing up for yourself, setting boundaries. That is what is currently being said about you. You're not changing your mind. You're focusing on your independence. You're in your own little garden and focusing on being stable, secure, self-reliant, self-sufficient, and something about you protecting what's yours as well. So whether you have actually started to see the rewards of your efforts, that's what you're protecting, or overall you're standing on business because you want to be more hyper focused on yourself, kind of like in your selfish era. That's what it's given here, guys. What else is currently being said about you? Misfortune. Date night. What's that date night about? Side hustle. I feel like what's currently being said about you is that you've had some form of bad luck or changes. Something about when you get to the dating stage and it doesn't go anywhere. And that's very interesting. What was I saying in the beginning about someone talking about your love life? So I don't know if you're putting yourself out there or something has happened in your life. Something about you've had bad luck in your love life, but you're putting yourself out there. You've given it a try. It's like, no, I'll just focus on hustling. Something about you focusing more on a side hustle could be linked to that Nine of Pentacles there. So yeah, something about people would be talking about if you've made your first purchase or your business is doing really well, or something about your status within a company that is changing as well. What else? Selectively social. So yeah, there's definitely something about you, because we did have the Three of Pentacles in the reverse, didn't we? I'm sure we did. Or was it at the bottom of the deck? Oh, I don't bloody know. But something about you not working with, oh, so if it's not in work, it could be out of work. You take it as resonate, because remember, guys, where I was saying about people are seeing it as you're taking lead, you're taking control, you're more confident, and it's coming across as you're arrogant. I just heard you're arrogant because it's like it's coming across as it's like my way or the highway. Three of Pentacles in the reverse is not great. It's like no compromise, and you're not working with certain people and folks, whether in work or out of work. So that kind of makes sense. Yeah, people are seeing that you're out here socializing, but you're not socializing with the people that you used to. So it's like, what's going on here? What, you don't want to hang out with us? It's really giving that. Copycat. What's that copycat about? We have healing error, and then we have it's a sign. So I feel like also there's something pertaining to, because as I said, selfish error, right? There's something pertaining to your selfish error. You could possibly be on the healing journey as well. There's something about, and what did I say? Something about a lot of major arcanas, which are sign synchronicities. So I feel like what's currently being taught, what's currently being said about you is that you're paying attention to your higher self. You're following your inner guidance. And it's something pertaining to you focusing on, as I said, being hyper focused on yourself, okay? And it's kind of like making people want to copy you as well. Like, I don't know, they feel like it's a trend here. I mean, that's a good thing, right? That you're leading people in a direction where they need to look at oneself. I just heard mirroring in my head. So something about you've mirrored a lot of people as you would with that Five of Wands energy, but you're also making people look back on how they act, whether they're quite dramatic. It's something about you're making people look at what's going on within themselves. Like, I know that I do the most, or I know that I've got a lot of chaos in my life, or I know that I can do better, you know? So it's kind of like, again, going back to that Six of Wands, some of you may have Leo in your chart, you don't have to, but the Six of Wands is a leader. You could be leading someone to look at oneself and you're not even aware of it because you're so focused on yourself. One more. Then we have content. So I don't know if some of you are content creators, someone's watching your content creator right now. We have liar. What's that liar about? I like your style. So someone makes it out like they don't like your style. You know, Nine of Pentacles is also a lavish lifestyle. Hold on. So that's possibly linking into the copycat as well, where people are trying to make it out like you're a copycat, you're a follower, you don't lead, you copy us, when really it's the other way around. And this could be pertaining to content. Oh, be careful with that. Make sure you have like a logo if you do content, or like a timer on your content. I don't know. Something that you need to do with your content so other people don't steal, because there's a lot of scammers out there. But it's really given that there could be another woman who's like, no, kind of like a pick me, like, no, I'm the one that gets all the attention, you know, it's all about me. No, part two is copying me. I'm the one that found those clothes first, or that dress, that top, if it's something pertaining to fashion, if it's content, relating to makeup, fashion. It doesn't have to be about content, but it is lying on the Eight of Pentacles, okay? So it could be something pertaining to leadership here, or something to do with competition, to do with self-employment, whatever the case may be, online, offline. There is someone in your workplace that is trying to make it out like you're copying their clothes, you're buying clothes, they come in with a certain blouse, coat, I don't know, whatever the item is, and they're making it out like you bought it the next day when really they did. This is so petty. And look, the moon is there, so definitely something about a feminine creating illusions that you're the liar, etc. You're copying their content, or you're copying the way they look, dress, whatever, when really they like your style, honey. What a bloody weirdo. And I mean, as I said, queens are mature, whether man or woman. This is someone who's sassy. Grow up, honestly. Something about this person like wants to be the center of everyone's universe. It's really giving that, like someone does the absolute most here. This could even be a friend of the past. That's for some of you, that if you fall in love with a friend, someone feels rejected by you, a friend, and I just heard even an auntie here. This could be really close to home, where someone has some form of secret jealousy towards you based on your independence. Someone didn't want you to be independent. Someone don't feel good within themselves, literally miserable, a Debbie Downer. And it's something pertaining to that they have a really shitty relationship. Something's going on in their relationship. Maybe their husband, their wife, their boyfriend, their girlfriend ain't giving them a rub down, you know, and they see you over here, single, independent, free. Something about someone comparing their life to you and talks to their mister or their missus about you. But I feel like also has these secret feelings that they don't confide in anyone. With that Two of Swords, there's something about they don't disclose that information to anyone. Someone's admiring you from afar, and I feel like in work and out of work. Okay, so let's go through the signs, my lovely. We have Pisces, heavy Pisces, Cancer, Tower, who's that? Aries, Scorpio. Heavy Scorpio in this reading. Fixed energy, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Gemini. Earth, a lot of Earth here as well. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Virgo, Gemini. All right, my honeys. Oh my gosh, 38 bloody minutes. I tell myself this every day, guys. Stop ranting and raving and keep it to a specific time. And I just love a chat, guys. It's my Gemini placements. I'm trying my best, all right? But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.